Hi gorgeous lights. Look, here's an energy update for the 26th of May. Now it's kind of like a rising tide, as I do a big pause. It's kind of like a really rising tide of energy at the moment. So we have, basically there's a divide that we've known that's been there for a period of time, but it is really starting to anchor in and form itself. And what it's actually doing with people that are very highly sensitive is it's making you address deeply buried insecurities, deeply buried issues, unresolved feelings of self-worth, self-examination, insecurities. It's just push. It's just this push. Now, yeah, Elise has just said triggerable moments. So there is moments that are pushing forward as a catalyst almost to help you level up. And they're making me laugh at the moment because they're kind of playing the theme song from, God, my brother used to play it for ages, was the Super Mario Brothers with that dun 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 dun. So there's a really big push that's going on to help you internally level up. Now, we're in 3 months. May was clarity month, June's a clarity month, July's a clarity month. So you're literally going to get a ton of clarity all the way around you for what you need to look at, for what you need to work on, for the emotional equilibrium that you need to bring to yourself, for yourself, that gives you inner reflection, inner clarity, inner understanding. Now, I love people so much. I love you guys so much. However, most people do not like looking at their own stuff. So the universe then has no alternative but to show it to you through someone else, because we're all walking mirrors of each other. We seriously are, in variable degrees and degrees of separation because of our own soul pathway evolution and what we came down to do. This next couple of weeks, going right up until about the 19th of June, is very much around digging the extra mile, kind of digging the extra mile into yourself for aspects that you weren't 100% aware of, that is kind of going to be shown to you. Now, you can shortcut this, which is what this video is about. If you are actively working with your guides or loved ones, and you don't have to be hearing them, you can just ask this question. You can ask to them to please highlight and show in the clearest way possible what is your block, what is holding you back, and what you do to yourself that you can't identify yourself. So I literally did this morning, and I said, you need to show to me, because I'm my own worst enemy. We all are. Show to me really, really clearly, either through an action from the universe or an action of someone else, what is actually highlighted that I keep doing that is potentially blocking me from what I'm supposed to receive or what I'm supposed to do. Where am I working against myself? So very, very quickly, within a half an hour, as I reprioritize something for someone else and they deprioritized me, I mean, oh my gosh, that's exactly it. My perpetual habit to go, okay, that person needs something more than what I do, so I'm going to reprioritize them. And straight away the universe said, this is not what you're supposed to be doing. And that person showed it to me so clearly by going, no, that doesn't work for me, 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 when I had said, I will try and bend everything as much as I possibly can. When something like that happens, it's very, very hard for us to realize that that is what the universe is trying to show you. The fact that you won't prioritize yourself will be mirrored by somebody not prioritizing you. And I said to the guides, gosh, in this energy, I'm wondering, because quite often as human beings, we think everything's going on externally around the outside of us and isn't working for us, not realizing most of the blocks actually come from within in the way that we are not turning up for ourselves, because you cannot fill from an empty cup unless you self-nurture, self-regulate, self-empower yourself. Then somebody else is going to be, it's like a sippy cup. They're just going to come over and they're just going to go, I'll have some of that for me, because we're all the center of our own universe. This energy, even though it's pushing us to reflect quite a lot, it's also saying, where is your boundary? Where is your boundary? Will you let somebody alter things so that they actually get their way, and then you're left feeling really frustrated and really annoyed that someone wasn't considerate. In this energy, it is incredibly important with the illumination that you're going to get from that to actually go, my bad, which is pretty much what I did. I didn't put in a boundary, so the other person showed me where they wanted to move my boundary to. How awesome. What an incredible gift in that. I asked the universe to show me. They therefore did show me. So at the end of the day, I don't get grumpy about it. I'm like, thank you for the illumination. I asked for it. So make sure, as long as you're aware, if you're going to ask to be shown it, that you can step back far enough to actually see where the polarity is. That side of the equation then showed you that side of the equation. This side of the equation then shows you that side of the equation. You have to be out of your own way enough, to actually realise that the shifts and changes that you're making, other people are very aware how you turn up. And if you've turned up in the past and you've compromised yourself a massive amount, then they'll just go, well, you always do this. So you never said anything about it before. So I never thought it was a problem before. You cannot expect people to behave in the way that you do with empathy and understanding, but no clarity. So as you're reprioritising, which is something that an awful lot of people are getting pushed by the universe to do, with good, clear communication, good, clear boundaries, it actually says, I love you enough to say, I'm not actually available to do this anymore. I've decided to reprioritise myself for a bit. Thank you so much for understanding. But that old version of me, which is very accommodating, very much this, very much that, it is under construction right at the moment. And there's a new version of me forming. I'm talking about butterfly soup, and you're forming into a new butterfly. Part of that, get out of that uncomfortability of going, I really don't want to do that. Get in that uncomfortability of recognising you're allowed to actually say that. You're allowed to say, that version of me doesn't actually exist anymore. The work in progress me is building into a new version, but I'm needing to be really clear on my boundaries for myself, let alone for other people as well, because they're not you. They're really not you. They're not going to turn up as you. They're going to turn up as them. And literally, we love getting away as human beings. So, of course, we're going to want somebody else to do something for us as well. And it's on you then to say whether that works for you or whether it doesn't work for you. It's in your best interest in this energy to actually pull in the alignment of self-care, self-nurturing, self-regulation, self-empowerment that actually says, I love myself more, that I will actually go, I need to do this for me. And I don't want you to blur this and go, well, it's really selfish to do that. It is really selfless to go, I am actually my own priority. It's my own story. And I just need to be clear. That's all the universe is asking. It's not asking you to go stomp around going, I'm really selfish. It's all about me. It should be all about you. It's your life. But you're empowering yourself enough to actually go, do you know what? For the first time in my life, I love me more in a really fantastic way that actually says, I'm just going to be honest about it. You don't have to be rude about it. You just have to be honest about it. That doesn't work for me. It doesn't work for me. I need to let you know that it doesn't work for me. So when you're in that clarity, the first couple of times you might go, ooh, I feel a bit guilty that I said that. Why? You feel guilty that you didn't turn up in a way because somebody else wanted you to do something that you don't feel like doing? What on earth are you feeling guilty about? Are you feeling guilty that you feel that? It's kind of contrary. Seriously, it's contrary. It would be so much more empowering for that other person for you to go, actually, I'm reprioritizing right at the moment and I can't do that, but I really need to be honest with you. Honesty, self-honesty first, in the empowerment and the reconstruction spirit says of your own self, is the best thing that you can do in this energy that's actually coming up. It's here for a while. So don't avoid you, don't blame them. Recognize and illuminate by asking the universe to show you. And you'll probably find, because I'm really finding this with people, you will probably find it's about your worth. It's about prioritizing you. It's about self-care. It's about monitoring where your energy is going, where your thoughts are going, where so much of your time is going into frustration because there's not enough time for you. So this is a big kind of cosmic reshuffle that we've got going on, that's going on in an internal process to take us forward into this fifth dimensional energy. The only way to get the fifth dimension is through yourself. Unity and community in the way that you deal with yourself. My grandmother's just made me laugh by telling you that, yep, I'm trying to get my 15 personalities in order. Yeah, probably, he's probably right. But at the end of the day, yeah, there is a level of unifying all parts of myself, and you'll be doing it, that actually says, I'm actually okay, more than I've ever been before, to actually say that it doesn't work for me, and I'm really okay to tell you that it doesn't work for me. Would the older version of me actually, 6-12 months ago said that? Probably not. I may have said, yep, okay, I'll see if I can make it work, but that compromising is really costing you time and energy and empowerment because you're making it about somebody else. And I want to be really clear about this, because Elise is talking about this at the moment. It is not going to change you from the incredible, amazing, beautiful, giving person that you are. It's just going to give other people clarity where you stand and put you into alignment. So that's your challenge, guys, to ask the universe to illuminate where you're in your own way and step back enough to notice the behaviours of people around you that are a direct or indirect reflection of the behaviour of how you're treating yourself in ways that does not serve you. Let me know how you get on. Take care of you and keep shining your amazing, beautiful being on the planet at this period of time. Take care of you.